What is up guys, my name is Level Up Tech and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about a smartphone that is not only friendly to the environment, but it's also pretty friendly to your bank account as well. This phone is the Teracube 2e. If you end up enjoying the video, please feel free to like and subscribe. It's free and it helps out a lot. Now let's get into it. So as I said, this smartphone is the Teracube 2e, and I'm going to start off with the specs right away. So we have a 6.1 inch IPS panel, 720 by 1560 pixels. On the back of the phone we have a dual camera setup. We have a 13 megapixel lens and an 8 megapixel lens, and then we have an 8 megapixel front facing camera. The camera system on this phone probably isn't going to be all that great. It's probably going to be pretty basic. Inside of the phone we got 4 gigabytes of RAM and 64 gigabytes of storage, and for the processor we have a MediaTek Helio A25. This is an 8-core processor that clocks in at 1.8 gigahertz, and I've personally never really heard of this processor before, or even the company that produces this processor. But after a little bit of research I found out that it's an entry-level processor. It can handle day-to-day usage and media consumption and a little splash of some gaming. And I also found out that the Snapdragon 865 is 265% more powerful than this chip. So obviously this chip is not all that powerful, but it will consume less battery because of that. This phone does have a headphone jack and a USB-C port, and it also does have expandable storage and a fingerprint scanner for security. Now I saved this part of the phone for last because this part of the phone kind of brings in the main purpose of it, and it has a 4000 milliamp hour replaceable battery. As everyone probably knows, as you use batteries throughout the years, they start to lose battery life. So the whole purpose of this 4000 milliamp hour replaceable battery is that after you've used this phone for a couple of years and the battery life is starting to go down the drain, you can purchase a brand new battery from Teracube and take the old one out, put the new one in, and it'll be like you have a new phone. I will mention that this phone does not use any glue to hold anything together. It's all held together by screws, so you can do everything yourself with this phone. It's like a do-it-yourself kind of thing. And there's also a 4-year warranty on this phone, so if you have any sort of replacement you need to do, you can send it in to Teracube and they will do it for you. You're not limited to replacing the battery in this phone, you can also replace some of the other components as well. The phone is made with recycled materials. It does come with a biodegradable case, and there is 50% less packaging with this phone. I will also mention that they're taking the Apple route for this one, and there is no charging cube, no charger, no anything. Just the phone in the biodegradable case. That's all. This phone is in production on Indiegogo, and the production actually just started about a week ago. The phone starts at $100, which is pretty cheap, and it explains the sort of poor specs in the phone, and the phone is expected to ship sometime in December. Overall, this is clearly an eco-friendly phone that is also pretty cheap at the same time, and I think it's a pretty cool idea. This is actually the second phone that Teracube is putting out on Indiegogo. They had the first version of this phone last year, and I think it performed pretty well, so they're going for it again this year, and there's a lot of people backing it. So if you want to check it out on Indiegogo, I will leave a link in the description. But that is about all I have for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to like and subscribe. It's free and it helps out a lot. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.